Hey, Rolf the Wolf here with a little message for you button pushers out there. Thanks. Thanks a lot, and I mean that sincerely. We'll be right out with the selection that you picked.
Rolf, put a lid on it, man. Just thank him for pushing the button. Put a lid on it, man, and close the curtains.
Thanks. And I mean that sincerely. Okay, open the curtains. Okay, this is Rolf the Wolf saying thanks for using the show selector, and we'll be happy to do the selection that you've chosen today. And remember, we do work on tips only, so if you'll just come up and pad Rolf's tip jar here, I'll see the rest of the guys get their share, and
Rolf, we're not supposed to be trying to get tips from people, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, we do these shows for free, and we do whatever show you want us to do for pushing the buttons on the show selector.
Earl, I'm sure they'd be happy to tip us.
Rolf, come on, can it, bruh?
I got you. You thought I didn't see you now, didn't you? You pressed that button on the show select now, didn't you? You know what I'm gonna do? 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 I'm gonna say thank you and play that show for you. Scared you? Thank you for pressing a button. Thank you, oh thank you so much. We're gonna play that show for you. So right now I'm gonna shut up. Oh yes I am. I'm going to shut up right now so we can play your show. I'm gonna shut up. Oh yes, I am shutting up, I'm shutting up right now, I'm shutting up, and we'll be right back with your show, and I'm shutting up. All right, somebody press the button, and we play a show. All you do is press the button. And did you ever think about where the word button came from? Why, I happen to be an information booth, and I can tell you. It comes from the French word bouton, and it means bud or knob. Now, how about that? Ain't I smart? Well, I could go on for days and tell you all kinds of stuff, but I know what you guys want us to do. You want us to play the show that you selected. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be back in a flash, and we ain't flubbing, because we ain't never late. We always on the button. Or bouton. Okay, sorry I'm late, guys. All right, Jerry, you can open the curtains now. How y'all doing? Thank you for pressing the button out there. We definitely got the message. I was back there in the break room talking on the phone with Esmeralda, trying to set up a date to go bowling this Wednesday. And all of a sudden, a bell ringing off the wall, and Jerry comes back there, our stage manager, hollering, "Showtime, showtime!" And I got so flustered, I spilled my cream soda all down the front of my shirt here. And so we're gonna be back in just a few seconds here to play the song you did as soon as I get cleaned up. You know, I gotta be looking good all the time. You know, if you understand. All right, so sit tight.
Hey, Jerry, go in the office and ask Ruth if she got any whiteout.
Well, jump down, turn around, press a little button. Jump down, turn around, press a little button. Said jump down, turn around, press a little button, and we'll play a show for you. Yeah, somebody needs to come on down here to the show selector button and press one of the lighted ones, and we'll play whatever show you press. In just a couple of seconds, it ain't nothing to it. Ain't we something else? Well, jump down, turn around, press a little button. Say to jump down, turn around, press a little button. Oh, jump down, turn around, press a little button, and we'll play a show for you. All right, I got a knock-knock joke for y'all. Knock-knock. Y'all say, who's there? Okay, house. Y'all say, house who? How's about coming up here and pressing one of the buttons on the show selector? Yeah. Ain't that good? You just come on up here and press one of the lighted buttons on the show selector box down there, and we're going to do any show that you press, and it's free. Just like these knock-knock jokes. In fact, I got another one. Knock-knock. Y'all say, who's there? Bat. Bat who? right? Bet you can't find any better knock-knock jokes in place in town. Wow! All of a sudden, somebody pressed the button. And that's the very next show we gonna do. So sit right back now, don't have a cow. And we'll be back in a few, oh yeah, and play that show for you. All of a sudden, somebody pressed that button. All of a sudden, somebody pressed that button. Show selector button. Woo! Thank you.
Well, Ruby Begonia, somebody pressed the button on the show selector. You know what that means? When you press that little button down, well, the music goes down and round, whoa, whoa, and the show comes right out here. That's right, after you press that little button down, why, then you can go sit down, whoa, whoa, and the show's gonna come out here. That's right, baby, I wouldn't lie to you, I'm telling the truth. We'll be right back with the song that you selected.
Thank you very much now for pressing the button. We'll be very happy to play that for you, 'cause you pressed the button and you followed instructions. Thank you very much. We'll be back in a few. I just made it up. You press my button, baby. You press it good. You press my button, baby. Just like you should. You press my button, baby. Thank you very much. You press my button, baby. You got the touch. I'll be back, I'll be back, I'll be back. Play this little song for you. All for you, baby.
Hey, Looney Bird, I hope you got the bugs out of that show selector system you've been building, because somebody just pressed a button on it.
Oh yeah, I think it's working, Billy Bob.
Okay, well, what song did they pick?
Well, I gotta go down and look at my computer monitor, and then I'll know.
Okay, well, folks, we hope we got the bugs out of this. I mean, you know, like Looney Bird's kind of had a mess of wires down there lately that sort of get tangled up. But we'll find out, because if you don't hear from us again in at least within the next couple days, then call the manager, would you? Well, folks, thanks for choosing the selection on the show selector. Yep, now we can do the shows that you pick and only the shows that you pick. And what that means is that you don't hear a bunch of junk you don't want to hear. We're just going to make you listen to a bunch of junk that you do want to hear. And, of course, all our performances are guaranteed to embarrass the original performers of these songs. Okay, so we turned off all the lights on the show selector because somebody pressed a button to hear a show. And what happens next, Looney?
Well, the thing that happens next is that we go back there and we tell everybody else, and then we come back out here and do the show they wanted.
Yeah, and then somebody else can pick a show. And so whenever those lights are on, you guys come on up and pick a show, and we'll love to do it for you.
Yeah!
Well, you made our day.
Yes, you made our day.
And that's because you pressed the button.
You pressed the button
on the show selector.
On the show selector.
So, so the normal procedure here is that we'll go back and tell all the guys what song you pick, and we'll come right back out and play it for you.
Our normal procedure, and I love procedures, has already been explained.
Would you look at that, Looney Bird? Somebody pressed a button on the show selector.
Talk about a mandate from the people.
That's right. So we'll be right back to play the song you selected, and thanks for using the show selector.
Beep, 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 beep. Flash, this just in. Show selector button pressed on show selector in pizza restaurant.
Hey, Looney Bird. Of course, that's no big flash. We're standing right here. We saw the button pressed. We can see it's flashing. And we can see other people waiting to get their selection after this one's played.
Well, if you're so smart, then what button did they press?
Well, I don't know, Looney Bird. I can't see the buttons from here.
Neither can I. Beep, 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 beep. we'll be right back to play the exact show you picked, even though we can't see the buttons from here. Beep, 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 beep.
Hey, Looney Bird, somebody pushed a button on that there show selector panel you invented.
Yeah, well, and you said it wasn't user-friendly.
Okay, well, what song did they pick and that we're gonna come out and do?
Well, I don't know. I gotta tear into the machine code first and decipher some of the 386 code and I gotta port it over to my Mac, which has a graphic user interface, and then I've gotta be...
Well, Looney Bird, that's gonna take a long time, ain't it?
Well, sure. Well, computer programming is not exactly fast, Billy Bob.
Well, folks, we'll be right back as soon as we can to do the show. Looney Bird, now what is this? I thought you could tell me right away what the show was. Well, somebody used the show selector, and that means we got a smart audience today, Looney Bird.
Yep, and here I am ready to do your selection. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine. Why aren't you singing with me, Billy Bob?
Looney, that's not the song they picked.
It ain't?
No, we gotta close the curtains and go back and talk about the sheet music and stuff, and we'll be right back out and do their song.
Well, I'm glad somebody's explaining this to me.
Well, look, Looney, somebody used your invention.
What invention?
You know, the show selector.
Huh?
You know, that panel that's got all them buttons on it so people can select songs? You know, Kitty songs, Beatles songs, oldie songs.
What are you talking about, Billy Bob?
Well, folks, we'll be right back and play your selection for you, and I'll have to explain this to Looney Bird. It seems there's been a lot of water under the bridge.
Well, it appears somebody's pressed a button. They want to hear a song, and that's what we do best. Hit it hard and strong, guys.
Yeah.
A 1, 2,
3, 4. Oh no! Oh no! Something happened.
Ooh.
There's no music and no lights.
Hey, close the curtains! Close the curtains!
You can't close the curtains because the power blew.
Oh no!
what we gonna do?
Hey, wait. No power, no problem.
What we do?
Oh, I know. We do something a cappella.
Duke, you don't even know what that means.
Yeah, what's that?
Yeah, it means something with no musical accomplishments.
Dude, that's musical accompaniment.
Yeah.
I knew that.
I don't think the company's going to give you any mints either, Duke. I think we don't have no power. We don't have no show.
Hey, Billy Bob, why don't you huddle us up and
Okay,
get...
hold up. Here we go.
Okay, folks, hang on just a second, folks. Here, come on, guys.
Billy Bob, you take the lead.
Why don't you do the third and I'll take the fifth? Okay.
And I'll go, and I'll sing the lead.
I think I can sing that part.
Okay, that's right.
Okay,
Okay, is everybody ready?
Yeah, we got it.
Okay. Now, folks, we ain't never done this before, but just bear with us. Here we go.
Oh boy.
Know why the power blew. Know why it blew. When we get some power, when we get some juice, we'll be back to play a song for you.
Oh, I don't know why the power is gone. Maybe it's because Pat's turned his big hair dryer on. We checked the fuse box, man, and it was blown apart. Know why. Know why. It just went pop.
Yeah, pop, yeah, pop, 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 pop.
Jerry, our tech, can't fix anything, it's true. He'll get it working and we'll play a song for you. We'll be right back now in a moment or two or three. Hey guys, it's back on. Know why the power
All right, folks, now that the power's on, we'll be right back to play a song.
Okay, well, somebody pushed the button on the show selector, and you know what that means? Yes, you do. That means we're going to do a show.
Oh,
but
good.
before we do the show, I just wanted to teach you a new little song I learned at elementary school recently. All the kids know it, so if you're a kid, you need to know this. It's getting around. Okay, here it goes like this. One day I was sitting on a park bench chewing my bubble gum, playing with my yo-yo, listen to my Sony, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. And along came Herman the Worm, and Herman was this big. I said, Herman, what happened? I ate my sister. Okay. One day I was sitting on a park bench chewing my bubble gum, playing with my yo-yo, listen to my Sony, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. And along came Herman the Worm, and Herman was this big. I says, Herman, what happened? I ate my brother. One day I was sitting on a park bench chewing my bubble gum, playing with my yo-yo, listen to my Sony, doo-doo-doo-doo. And along came, you know who? Herman the Worm. And Herman was now this big. I said, Herman, what in the world happened? And he said, I ate my father. Oh, Lord. One day I was sitting on a park bench chewing my bubble gum, playing with my yo-yo, listen to my Sony, doo-doo-doo-doo. And along came Herman the Worm. And now Herman was only this big. I said, Herman, what happened? I burped.
Oh, Billy Bob.
Well, it was real funny when the third grader told it to me. You had to be there because it was real funny. You know, he was kind of cute and everything, and he told it to me, and all the kids, you know, like, did the woo part together. And,
Oh, it's cute.
well, look, I think we're about ready with that show. Y'all ready with that show back there?
Just a couple more seconds, Billy Bob.
Oh, good.
Okay, well then, we'll be right back with the show you picked on the show selector, and I promise I won't do Herman the Worm story again.